What up, y'all? Welcome back. It's Fashion Friday. So if you are new here, welcome. This is Fashion Friday, where each and every single Friday we do fashion related content. Well, I do fashion related content. And I just talk about, just all things fashion related, whether it's tips and tricks and different hacks, or just fashion history and information. And today I'm actually gonna be doing a reaction to the Pyer Moss show. It was last week. A lot of designers is getting away from the fall, winter, spring, summer. This is just called Couture 1. So I'm not too sure if there's a season attached to this. I didn't see a season attached to this, but this is the Pyer Moss latest fashion show. And I'm just gonna watch it and do my honest, pure reaction to it, and watch to the end of the video, because I am gonna give my 2 cents on the show and just what I think about it and just how it contributes to modern day fashion. So let's get into it.
All power to the people. Wait a minute. All power to the people. Y'all not serious. All power to the people. So now that we've said that, where do we go from here? That's what Dr. King asked in 1967 when he talked to the SCLC convention. Where do we go from here? He meant, where did the freedom movement go from here? It wasn't the civil rights movement, it was the freedom movement. Where does the freedom movement go from here? He said, we're building a movement that's been a centuries-long struggle of black people for freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. And so he said, where do we go from here? We have to analyze things. While we've made a lot of progress in 1964, 1965, civil rights and voting rights, actually made progress. Oh, that Sunday we shed blood, so much blood on Bloody Sunday in Selma, 1965, to get the Voting Rights Act passed. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. Save me. We did all of that to get the 64 Civil Rights Act, 65 Civil Rights. But where are we now? He said, black people in America in 1967 have half of what is good and double of what is bad. So what is wrong here? He said we have to analyze the situation and recognize that we have to dismantle the entire structure of the United States, because it's rotten to the core, because he said America has to be born again. You can't fix this, it has to be born again. How will we do that? He said, we're going to launch a new step called the Poor People's Campaign. And what we're looking to do with the Poor People's Campaign is to demand a total redistribution of the wealth of the United States of America.
Yes.
Of course, the United States government saw him, that's right. The United States government saw him as an enemy, declared Dr. King was a communist. We said he was a black revolutionary. That's what we said. But of course, the government had made a plan already to get rid of him. A few months later, in Memphis, Tennessee, in April of 1968, the government orchestrated the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. By this time, in 1966, the Black Panther Party had been formed, and Huey P. Newton had come onto the stage of history, saying that the only way for freedom for black people was through revolutionary change. Revolutionary change. And Huey Newton, by this time, had also been charged with the killing of a white cop in Oakland. It was a little different than today, isn't it? This was a black man, a revolutionary, charged with killing the white cop. So we didn't go around holding our head down talking about I can't breathe. We didn't go around and said, hands up, don't shoot. We didn't ask white people to think Black Lives Matter. We said, free Huey, or else the sky's the limit. Free Huey, or else the sky's the limit. We said, off the pig. That's what we said. We said, the revolution has come, off the pig. Time to pick up the gun, off the pig. And those of us that joined the Black Panther Party and pledged our lives to the struggle of black people for liberation in America, we meant that shit. Oh yes, we meant that. And so we organized ourselves and our people to fight for freedom, our freedom. The first point of the Black Panther Party 10-point platform and program was, we want freedom, power to determine the destiny of our black community. Mm-hmm. And we knew that the only way we would find freedom in America was through revolutionary change, because the very foundation of this country, this racist, capitalist, oppressive country, was the foundation of our oppression. Yeah. So it all had to go. We wanted revolutionary change, and we were the revolutionaries. I am a revolutionary.
The revolution will be televised.
A revolutionary. And what do? We organized our people to fight for freedom, and we coalesced with other organizations, from revolutionary organizations from other oppressed groups, with the American Indian movement, with the Brown Berets, with the Young Lords, with the Red Guard, with the Gray Panthers, with people fighting for environmental justice, people fighting for gay liberation.
Okay, I'm listening to her, but them boots is slamming.
It was a struggle for the liberation of all oppressed people. Now, there was a brother named Bunchy Carter who started the Southern California chapter of the Black Panther Party, where I joined the party before I became the only woman leader of the Black Panther Party.
Damn.
And Bunchy Carter wrote a poem that gave full expression to what we meant with our commitment. And he said, it was called Black Mother. He said, "Black Mother, I must confess that I still breathe, though you are not yet free. What could justify my crying start? Forgive my coward's heart, but blame me not the sheepish me. For I've been sleeping in a deep, deep sleep, and I be hazed and dazed, and vipers fester in my hair. Black Mother, I curse your drudging years, the rapes, heartaches, sweat, and tears, but that cannot redeem the fact you cried in pain. I turned my back and ran into the Myers fog and watched while you were dogged and died 1,000 deaths. But I swear on siege night, dark and gloom, a rose I'll wear to honor you. And when I fall, you'll be free. And I, a man, for a slave of natural death who dies, can't balance out to 2 dead flies. I'd rather be without the shame, a bullet lodged within my brain, Black Mother." And so we organized our people, and we created survival programs. You know them. Survival Pending Revolution, the free breakfast program. A lot of you probably ate at the free breakfast program. We had free food program, free busing to prison, free housing, free shoes, free clothing, because we wanted to provide for our people's basic needs, but educate to liberate, under the slogan, Survival Pending Revolution. And we coalesced with other groups. In addition to those Brown Berets, we coalesced with freedom fighters throughout the continent. And the continent here would be Africa, by the way, when we speak about the continent. We coalesced with ZANU in Zimbabwe, and the MPLA in Angola, and FRELIMO in Mozambique, and the PAC in South Africa, and the PLO and the PFLP in Palestine. And we fought. And we created these programs, and the United States government came to deem the Black Panther Party the greatest threat to the internal security of the United States. And J. Edgar Hoover said, we're not worried about the Panthers and their little puny guns, because the United States is strapped like a mother, isn't it? You're not walking around here talking about they're worried about our guns. They said that's that butter they're spreading, that anti-government propaganda through those survival programs, feeding these children, all of them learning about revolution. They got to go. So they attacked us with everything they had. Assaulted our offices and our homes with police, with SWAT teams that had just been invented for us. And they attacked our members and put us in prison forever. And they murdered our members. And so we fought anyway, until the weight of the government's agenda brought us down. Now, what has happened between then and now? Have we let the flame of the struggle of black liberation die in favor of our own little individual struggles for our identity? Not even we anymore? Is it all about whether I have a problem?
What happened? The sound
Are we all about our gender identity, our sexual identity, and forgetting that we are together as oppressed people that need to get back on the freedom train.
Yes.
Get back to the liberation of black people. Get back to the struggle and make all this talent work for something for our people. And so when we look for the, when we look, applaud each other, because we're going to get back on the freedom train. Maybe we're going to resurrect the Panther and the spirit of the Panther. And so when we look back and we look at today, we say, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We got to organize for freedom. We got to come together. As the beautiful George Jackson said, settle your differences. Settle your differences. And come together to fight for freedom. Because we have what? We have the power. We have the power among us that when we decide we want to rise up and change everything, we will do that. And you know why we have the power? Because all power belongs to the people. All power belongs to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people.
Don't let that go over your head. Oh, shoot. Oh. The set is beautiful. I love the white with the colors. I love that.
Shout out to Elaine Brown. Shout out to Carabino. It's 22G's from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Sniper Blinky. Long Little Fallen Blinkies too. Long Live Nick Blinky.
He must be from New York.
Long Live Blue Blake. Okay. Yeah, y'all tune in. World.
Yeah, that's New York. For sure. But Pyer Moss, his name is Kirby Jean-Raymond. He from New York. He from Brooklyn. So it makes sense.
Gang, that's brick. Spin sticks, I second the Sprite shit gon' get stick. Walk up, no mask, get tagged up, spinning with Taliban sweaters and shit. Face shot the girl, open the casket, shooter gon' spin busy. Niggas ain't active, bitchin' on source, back up, lollipop laughing. Spinning the stove, how about the car with the badge, your host is fashion. And that boy just a rapper, catching the traffic, walking the pass, lacking. Back door for the back end, they love them gas.
Yeah, them boots is it, honey. I like them.
Louis, I'm married, no true, that bitch that you wife, she average. Kinda hard to believe we selling this cash, niggas be capping. Give to my jacket, I'm the GOAT, gotta drive in a boat, act bad. She classy, in the scope, he got caught in the scope, too bad. He's lacking, stepping on, aiming and knocks where his wig is. Stepping gon' up it, hit him in the stomach, niggas still cold, spinning. Long live Blue Blake, RP, Lil Pike, gang, that's Blake. Spin through 2 sticks, I take it, Sprite shit, don't get stick.
That thing probably so heavy.
They shot the kid, open the casket, shooter gon' spin till he busy. Long live Blue Blake, RP, Lil Pike, gang,
I would be so nervous. Look at that girl face in the red. She's like, what the hell going on?
They shot the kid, open the casket, shooter gon' spin till he busy. Gang, sniper the blicky, the blicky, the blicky.
I love this look. This is my color right here. It's my favorite color, and this is the shape of this whole outfit. I just love it. So cute.
My boys outside, dripped in old white. How we looking? Talk to us nice. What's up?
Okay, peanut butter. Go ahead then, girl.
Okay. Shout out Kodak Black. Shout out Cultivated. We outside. TBD for the fun shit. Sniper the blicky, the blicky, the blicky.
He ain't playing with y'all. He did not come to play. Okay, little shimmy shimmy. That's cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And the shoes. That is so cute.
Never speak to go to prison for him. When you're around drug dirty, start tripping on him. Pussy nigga when it gets the gang, you know that's a penalty is death. Take his last breath, bullet burning like a
what's on her head? Is that a lock? That's a lock. I thought this was really cute too when I seen it on Instagram. That's cute. It's like an ice cream cone. So cute.
And I know I might alarm you. Nobody thinks you a darn cute. 30 round knocking off the limb, maybe leg head plus an R2. I can look into your eyes, know you never been on it. Some niggas be bitching, never really get put in that ditch, and that was mama.
And the pants slash, yeah, those are pants. It's like an ice cream cone. Cute. Just innovative. That look like maybe some chest pieces. I'm here for the soup though. Fire. Killing niggas that I rap about it like I'm Melly, nigga. Ain't no shit that you can tell me, nigga. Murder on my mind, is you ready, nigga? I'm a petty, nigga. Can't compare my shit to none of these. Not JD, nah, and especially not that snitch, nigga. I'm not sure what this is. And especially not that snitch, nigga. Maybe like some type of biomedical situation.
Gang. Shout out Pyer Moss, man. You going crazy. Y'all gonna see my face a lot.
Yeah, it's like a lab something.
What's up? NYC, what's up? Queens,
now, this is actually a look. Minus the mop. I would totally wear this. Because I like this shade of brown. It's cute.
Turn this shit out, let's get it. Shout out Pyer Moss, man. New drip in town. I see what the fuck going on. Go pop up. Yeah, man. That's how we move.
Okay, stop sign or stop light.
Twirl.
Hey. That's cute and classy.
What's your intention? Try to run over the drip and give me a mention. Switch up the bench, trees at the drop, and don't pull up with blickies and drench them. These actors dropping the bricks, ain't never spit talent. Spinning for rappers, what's the chances that you got us scratching? It's gonna be a disaster, he ain't no stepping that boy in fashion. Stop it like Paten, ain't both my that cabbage, he in a casket. Gang don't whack him, he made a diss trying to get a reaction. Came with the action, crashing, my whole gang spit up in the back end. Disrespectful, pull up to the fender, spinning the corporate.
Boy, I be done fell over. Fell over. That looked like a wardrobe changing room. I think that's what that is. Like a little portable changing room. That's what it's called. He looks so happy. Like when you backstage and your show is going well, it's just like the most adrenaline. It's just an amazing feeling. So I know he happy. Everything looks good. Hey. Like, what is that? The outfit cute. What she got on? Oh, is that the bottom of a sandal? Maybe it's a sandal. Dang, I don't know what that is. Dang, it's hanging on by just like a little bit. If she make one wrong move, that whole thing will fall off. Oh, I love this. That's bad. That's cute bodysuit. That's a bad dress right there. It's giving Oscars. It's giving Grammys. It's giving what's supposed to be gay for sure. That's cute. She kind of like Amber Rose too.
They turning up. Youngest in charge of this shit though.
Yes, bodysuit. I would wear that bodysuit. That's cute. Maybe mine is still like hood thing. I just wear the bodysuit. I'm sure you could take it off though. Yes.
Twirl, 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 twirl. Gang, gang, gang. Put your mask on. This boat try to spin that block. Your mask on, shot Joe trying to run, hit that far. This boat try to spin that block.
He feeling it. Hey, hey, hey.
Hanging out all black suburban, you gon' hit that target. All out of shot like a space, so spin it through and hit out the room. Drink up, back when it was in the chest, both none of my kids got some stuff in the face, up. I woke up in the chase, so nigga happy in the face, stop in the road, Trey, oh, ain't no shoot, why the fuck is it paid for?
I can't tell what's on her arm. Oh, it's in a comb? Looks like a comb.
If I'm not on the ace, then I'm in the bears on. 30 clip down me on the bodies. Spin your hood and kill anybody. If you missing the man, got him. He ain't never been paralyzed.
Oh, she's wearing a chair. Oh, I love this dress. It's so cute. I love this dress. It's so sexy. I will wear that for sure. With the celly on her hip. Don't play with that girl. Hey, 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 hey. But I love this dress. Oh, this yellow is giving. That is so pretty. Oh my god, that is so pretty. What is that? An AC unit? What? Oh, love it. How do they walk in this stuff? Like, I be done tumble over so long ago. Show over. Y'all don't understand how hard it must be. Like, you can even see in her feet and the way she's making sure she pick them up and put one foot in front of the other, that like it's really like concentration and coordination to be able to walk like that without falling or tumbling over. And she got something covering her head. Hey, 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 hey.
twirl, 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 twirl. Hey, yo,
Is that a robe that she's wearing? I think it is. Or is it like a pants set? I think it's a robe. How much do that weigh? But who invented? Okay, the back of the dress is cute. I want to see the front. But who invented black trauma? Who invented black trauma? What's that white thing on the runway? Oh, they took their shirts off. Where'd the rapper dude go? Woo! Come on here now. Oh, he brought his team out. Because without all of them people, the show probably wouldn't even been possible. That's dope for him to bring them out. That's dope. Nah, he been going hard this whole show. Don't play with him. Okay, first of all, can I just say that was an amazing show. Like, that's probably one of the best fashion shows I've seen in a long time, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because I know a lot of that stuff probably went over a lot of people's head, and that's okay. because I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all, this is like my second or third time watching this, and it's almost like when you watch a movie that's really, really deep and you see something different every single time, and you have a different, it gives you the same feeling, but you uncover different things every time you watch it. And that's really how I feel when I'm watching this. It was just so good. First of all, Kirby Jean-Raymond, the owner and founder and creative director, obviously, of Pyer Moss, is from Brooklyn. And he's one of those designers that's very like pro-black, very progressive, very intentional. Like when he designs clothes, he makes his clothes to shed light on like black artistry and just black excellence, if that makes sense. He just shedding light on black excellence, and this show is pretty much centered around Black Inventions, right? That's why you saw all of the crazy things and people walking around with lamps on their heads. And the one girl, she had like a Brooklyn, looked like a outdoor stairwell on her, because, and then you see the girl with the peanut butter on. Like, these are all things that black people invented, right? And he told that story through fashion. And that's basically, I don't want to make this long, you know, in little chit chat. I don't want to make it too long, but I can't wait till the day where I can tell stories through fashion. I think it's really important that we use our artistry and we use our gifts to tell stories. And I think obviously fashion is his gift, and that's where his artistry is, and he's using it to tell a story. And I think that it's very important that we do that, and we understand that that's what art is for. Art is to tell a story. It's not to say, oh yeah, I just made this cute little shirt and I made these cute little pants and y'all go run it up on my website. Like, I had to learn that it's not about that. It's about the story you're telling. And if you fail to tell a story, then I almost feel like you do a disservice to the art of fashion. Does that make sense? Like, you do a disservice to the art of fashion if you're not intentional about it. And I understand everybody has a different purpose and everybody do different things, but me in particular, I want to tell a story with my clothes, and this is just so inspiring to me. And this just shows me that I can tell a story with my clothes. I can tell whatever story I want to tell. Obviously, stories that are my stories and stories that I have a personal connection to are going to be the stories that I would like to tell. But this just inspires me so much to just tell that story, use fashion to tell that story. And at the end of the day, I'm a fashion designer, but I feel like I'm a storyteller first. And this just, it just sealed the deal for me. Like, I'm a storyteller. He's a storyteller. He's a fashion designer. Yes, he's making these beautiful pieces, but above that, he's a storyteller. And if you don't take anything from this, take from it that everybody has a story to tell. How are you going to tell it? Use your art form and what you're good at and what you're passionate about and what you love to do to tell a story. Because when you tell stories, it inspires and it helps and it touches other people. Does that make sense? I hope this wasn't too deep for y'all. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed Fashion Friday. Of course, this was a longer video than normal, but we here and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed watching this video. So if you guys like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up for me. It really helps my channel when y'all do that. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm doing fashion videos every Friday, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.